A must is some cherry pie from the Grand Traverse Pie Company. Visitors can get a traditional slice, but I went for the flurry. With a sweet treat like this, I'm curious how many pies Grand Traverse Pie Company goes through during the festival.
I mean, between this shop and our Park Street and the festival, I don't know, 800, 1,000 a day, something like that. And we're also in a lot of the markets around town. So the number's huge right now.
What all goes into making the pie?
Pretty simple ingredients, which is pretty wonderful, and mostly
Michigan flour, Michigan sugar, Michigan fruit. So we try to source as much locally, regionally as possible, but it all starts with the cherry. You know, we make our pie crust right here in town in small batches. And then our crumb topping, again, proprietary, but we make all of that here. And sweeten the cherries with flour and sugar, a little bit of almond extract, and top it with crumbs. Bake it right over there.
The people that make,
and it's one by one.
Handmade every day,
it's one by one.
Yeah.
It's not a big machine back there.
I was noticing that the kitchen was full. To your point, there wasn't machinery, and it was truly handmade, and it was kind of almost took me back in time a little bit. Like, oh, this is what bakeries and kitchens look like, and you're practicing that craft.
And you can see we intentionally left it open. You can stand there looking at all the pies on display and look right back and see our baker, see our ovens, see what's happening.
I can't help but notice this adorable little heart on the pie. What's the story with that?
Basically, we wanted to make sure we could tell the cherry crumb pie from the lakeshore berry pie, from the raspberry apple crumb pie, so we put a heart on it so you could tell the difference. And since we were going to put something on it to tell the difference, we thought, why not put a heart on it? Because, warm your heart with pie.
So the slogan or the motto is warm your heart with pie. And this company goes beyond just making pies for the festival and in the town, of course. But you even pay it forward, Denise, with your programs.
Well, we've been in business for 27 years now, and it became evident really early on that we wanted to be more part of the community. I did some mentoring, and then Mike and I became involved with Michigan Youth Opportunities Initiative, which is an initiative helping kids aging out of the foster care system. That just led the way, and so I was in child sexual abuse prevention it's going on 13 years now.
Wow.
So it's a heavy topic, but we feel like you can have really difficult and heavy conversations around pie, So that's
because you're warming your heart with pie.
Because you're warming your heart.
You take that passion and put it back into the community and pay it forward. It really is beautiful, and it's people like you that are staples in the community and make communities like Traverse City special.
I'm glad that you recognize that, because life is about relationships, right? It's about us and how we connect with one another.
What is your favorite part of this annual event?
It's Kids Day. We had the princes and princesses from all the schools into our Park Street store yesterday morning, making a pie that we then bake and that get delivered to the Munson Hospital.
For years, we made pie with the kids at the open space. You'd have kids that had done it for 12 years, right? And now they're 14 years old, but they still want to come back and make pie, and what an amazing memory that was for them, and how cool to be part of that.
But when you're really reaching deep and trying to affect a child's life in a positive way through the parades and the prince and princesses from each of the elementary schools, that's hard to compete with something like that.
I can say over the course of this experience is that festivals are the one and only place where community traditions are not only preserved, they're actively practiced, and people can participate. Yeah. And you can't do that in a museum or a book or anything, and that's the one time you really get to indulge yourself in the community traditions.
Yeah.
That's why I love them.
This festival it was a huge part in putting this community on the map. I mean, it draws a lot of people from all over the place. The exposure that it gave to us and our pie is, it's probably irreplaceable, So.
Well, it helped that you put so much love into it and made it desirable.
Thank you.
To warming hearts with pie, right?
Cheers to that. Yes.
To warming
Cheers.
hearts with pie.
Yes.
I mean, you guys knew your pie was good, but wow, that's really good.
These cherries are good.
It is delightful. You guys should get in the business of this. You're really
Should
good
we
at
do
making the
this?
pie.
There might be something there.
Watch Finding Festivals on WGTE.org, and to stay updated, be sure to like and follow and visit findingfestivals.com.
Finding Festivals is brought to you in part by